Like, I've seen stories about me being like fully in love with somebody and we had like this whole relationship, and I'll see the guy and I'm like, I've actually never even met him before.
So you, nephew, take that top card. When I die, I want my last words to be, I did it.
What can I do to be happy?
Swallowed up. Have you ever been swallowed up? Have you gone through a time of swallowing?
It seems that Lori Harvey has leaked a crazy video of Diddy and TD Jakes at an exclusive party, hitting Steve right where it hurts.
She has turned over videotapes, a USB drive, and Kim Porter's burner phone. Now, there is also an alleged email out saying a plethora of other things that include TD Jakes with Diddy.
Furthermore, it seems that Mr. Harvey may be retiring early in light of what she just revealed.
I'm also told that multiple male escorts corroborated the fact that TD Jakes have slept with multiple men at Diddy's parties and abroad.
At that gathering, what precisely did Lori catch? Did she reveal things that were never supposed to be known? Above all, was this deliberate retaliation or merely an act of chaos? There is more to this than simply a leak, so let's go to the heart of it. It wasn't by chance that Lori Harvey found some party film. This seems premeditated, and careers may be destroyed in the aftermath. Steve Harvey has long been associated with marital guidance, clean humor, and family values. However, underneath that polished exterior, there have always been rumors about his domineering actions, power struggles, and ties to Hollywood's elite. All of that might come to light as a result of Lori's leaked video.
TD Jakes have slept with multiple men at Diddy's parties and abroad, and they refer to him as being a power bop.
Fans have been ignoring Steve Harvey for some time now after he completely took them off surprise. There were certainly some eyebrows raised by the claims that he supposedly helped introduce his daughter Lori to Diddy after Kim Porter's death. However, Lori is no longer the exclusive focus. Rumor has claimed that Steve may have been much more engaged in the matter than anybody had thought. Could there be a darker side to the tale behind that well-preserved public persona?
In a space right now where I'm not doing anything that's going to compromise my peace and happiness.
Then Diddy's startling arrest in Manhattan rocked the entertainment industry to its foundation. Diddy, a prominent figure in music, fashion, television, and nightlife, was arrested by federal investigators on some extremely severe allegations of conspiracy and exploitation. This arrest has completely destroyed the reputation of the influential tycoon that everyone believed they knew.
Because I'm so quiet, there's been so many stories that have been made up about me. Like, I've seen stories about me being like fully in love with somebody and we had like this whole relationship.
Celebrities' complicated relationships can result in some really startling circumstances. The fact that Lori Harvey is involved in all of this just adds to the drama. Her previous connections to Diddy are adding a whole new level of interest, especially because she is the daughter of another notorious character. Anyone would raise an eyebrow at the mere fact that she formerly dated Diddy's kid. There is no denying that the whole situation seems odd. There are already rumors that Lori and Diddy may have had a deeper connection than simply romance. It could have been connected to paying off some unreported debts, and maybe Lori's debts, not necessarily Steve's. Although Lori seemed to have access to elite partners due to her attractiveness and contacts, her relationship with Diddy may have been more business-related than romantic. But just when you thought the turmoil was over, Katt Williams reveals something shocking about Steve Harvey. He says Harvey struck a soul-related deal with Hollywood. Fans are speculating about the depth of the entertainment industry's secrets in light of this outrageous accusation.
I think Steve Harvey some stand-up man. He kissed old girl who owned TV One. He used to kiss her. That's how he had the ring.
It seems that Lori's destiny may have been more profoundly impacted by Steve Harvey's ascent to stardom than anybody first believed. Suge, who has seen everything in the business, has made some shocking revelations. He said that Diddy had a full staff devoted to cleaning up his mess. And you know who Suge blamed? Yes, Steve Harvey is Lori's father. Suge also wasn't careless when he mentioned Steve's name. He alluded to a paper trail that links Steve to Diddy's PR evasion. This now poses a serious question. Why would his daughter be dating a well-known figure like Steve Harvey, who is around his age? That million-dollar question is undoubtedly making folks wonder what's really happening behind the scenes in this crazy circumstance.
What's up, boy? My man. Appreciate you, man.
Some self-described investigators on social media have suggested that Steve Harvey may be more closely linked to Diddy than anybody had thought, and not in a positive manner. Given his prominence in the entertainment sector, you would expect that Steve would be above all others in the field. Diddy, however, seems to be the only exception to that rule. According to recent allegations, Diddy has been giving Steve instructions, and even his own family is allegedly not off bounds. Indeed, it seems that Steve's daughter Lori is also involved in these accusations. The scenario has become even more complicated as rumors have circulated that Steve may have been carrying out Diddy's dirty deeds. The extent of the relationship between Diddy and Steve is undoubtedly being called into question.
In a space right now where I'm not doing anything that's going to compromise my peace and happiness.
Apparently, the rumors were more than simply idle chatter. Suge Knight has been releasing some major bombshells lately, and he's even included Steve Harvey in the mix, all while the Tupac drama continues to play out. Suge made fun of Harvey, asking if he really loved Tupac as much as he often says. However, it didn't end there. Knight made it clear that Harvey was more than simply Diddy's casual pal. He said that Harvey profited handsomely from the link and may possibly be shielding a person connected to Tupac's demise.
If you love Pac so much, how you would that everybody say got something to do with the first get down that happened to Pac in New York, then the second one. Does she want to bring up the source?
Suge Knight is really criticizing Steve Harvey for not appearing to care about Tupac's legacy as the drama progresses. The whole East Coast vs. West Coast battle that devastated Tupac's life and resulted in the murders of legendary figures like Biggie Smalls was minimized by him. Harvey has apparently been trying to persuade everyone that Diddy was not responsible for the mayhem that occurred during that period. That's not all, however. Knight implies that Steve and Diddy are involved in much more than simply cleaning up after one another. Rumor has it that he may have even proposed Diddy his own daughter. Furthermore, Lori Harvey's relationship with Diddy may not be as straightforward as everyone first believed. She denied the reports in a recent interview with E! News, claiming that she often hears about dating someone she hasn't even seen in person.
Yeah, I've seen stories about me being like fully in love with somebody and we have like this whole relationship and I'll see the guy and I'm like, I've actually never even met him before.
Diddy and TD are examples of such individuals. Jake's presence at a private party draws attention for more reasons than simply the surprising pairing of a rap tycoon and a pastor. If Steve has been playing both sides, preaching morals by day and mixing in elite circles by night, this points to a more hidden world that he may have been a part of, one where the lines between indulgence and business faith become hazy. This leak may reveal that double existence in ways that are beyond the scope of any public relations campaign. There are rumors that TD, additionally, Jake's name is being mentioned. Yes, you heard correctly. Is it possible that one of the most well-respected pastors in the world is involved in Diddy's crazy antics? Jake's videos were allegedly leaked together with freak-off tapes? What is the extent of this scandal? And what's really taking place in the background? Let's dissect it. However, this one is crazy. He is seen in the video yelling for his congregation to stop keeping secrets and to come out of the closet with them. He's acting quite theatrically. Have you ever found yourself engulfed? Have you had any periods of swallowing? People are talking about it, and the response was crazy. On social media, the video has been creating quite a stir. Some people find the humor hilarious and believe it's time for comedy to return to its unvarnished, unadulterated state. They are bringing up the fact that pastors are also people. Like everyone else, they make mistakes. Why don't we make jokes about them? Speaking of sins, there have been some quite scary reports circulating about TD Jakes recently. First of all, people are taking notice of his strong bond with Diddy. To demonstrate how close they are, he even presided over Kim Porter's burial. However, the fact that TD Jakes attends Diddy's notorious parties is what truly raises suspicions. For example, why would a man of God attend such gatherings? Even Diddy's former bodyguard weighed in, stating that TD Jakes would only be present if he was involved in the same crazy activities that go on at such gatherings.
And why would a religious man like himself be at a party which ain't nothing but sin that's going on, bruh? Whether it's drinking, maybe fornicating.
Jaguar Wright then adds her 2 cents, stating that money and S are the main topics of conversation at Diddy's gatherings. She thus claims that if TD Jakes is there, he is there for either S or money. TD Jakes seems to have been involved in some major drama on December 21st, 2023. It all began with a TikTok video that went viral and made some shocking accusations against him. A TikToker revealed some serious tea after Cassie's settlement of her lawsuit with Diddy. Tapes from Diddy's crazy parties and even Kim Porter's covert phone are among the tantalizing materials that Cassie reportedly sent to the FBI. The TikToker claims that there is a video online in which someone reveals that Cassie has videos purportedly showing TD Jakes and other well-known figures participating in Diddy's scandalous parties. Rumor has it that the parties were crazy, with many males hooking up, and that things went out of hand. People are now curious as to what those cassettes really contain. According to the email, I would want to inform you about the true nature of Diddy and Bishop Jakes' connection. Let's first acknowledge that Bishop Jakes is not divine. Without question, he is a Freemason. Diddy was too. He seems to have lost his protection, privileges, and authority, which is why I say was. Don't get me wrong, however, the devil still speaks for his soul. That unpleasant fact is one he will never be able to avoid or avoid. In any case, I've been informed that Diddy and Jake's true connection is MK. Kim Porter reportedly said in the email that TD Jakes was suspected of having an affair with a young man just a year after he married his wife. It seems like the whole matter was ignored. In 1999, a man threatened to reveal Jake's identity. That man mysteriously vanished. Maisha, a social media user, has made charges that she went beyond just paying the legal action against Cassie Ventura
to the Fed. She has turned over videotapes, a USB drive, and Kim Porter's burner phone. Now, there is also an alleged email out.
A burner phone that belonged to Kim Porter, Diddy's late ex-girlfriend and mother of his 4 children, who died in 2018 at the age of 47, and videos from Diddy's parties were among the other evidence that Ventura allegedly gave the FBI. The TikTok user Maisha claims that an email that purportedly implicates Diddy's close friend Pastor TD Jakes, who presided over Kim Porter's funeral, is also included in the evidence that was presented. In a video that Maisha posted, an unnamed guy said that Cassie gave him records of purported crazy parties at Diddy's house that implicated a number of well-known people, including TD Jakes, who was accused of having affairs with many men at these events.
I'ma let y'all listen to it. I'm not finna say nothing else.
One of the most well-known and significant Christian preachers in the United States is TD Jakes, the founder of the Potter's House, a non-denominational multicultural church and humanitarian organization with its headquarters located in Dallas. Jakes is well known for his engaging preaching style and has gained popularity in both religious and general public circles. Jakes has received praise outside of the Christian world and is often seen with celebrities like Diddy. The New York Times acknowledged him as one of the most powerful and captivating preachers in the country, underscoring his influence throughout the country, while Time magazine praised him as America's greatest preacher. The strong bond between Diddy and TD Jakes has come under investigation when many women sued hip-hop mogul Diddy and his aides, claiming wrongdoing. Diddy has publicly expressed his respect for preacher TD Jakes and acknowledged that the preacher helped him get through difficult times. When they announced a collaboration to deliver TD Jakes' exclusive sermon series to Revolt TV in 2021, their relationship took a cooperative turn. Jakes' teachings were disseminated via Revolt TV, a well-known Black-owned multimedia channel, highlighting a closer connection between the renowned preacher and the hip-hop legend. Unverified reports about Diddy's ex-girlfriend Cassie allegedly presenting proof exposing alleged crimes perpetrated by Diddy and Pastor TD Jakes have appeared in a new TikTok video. The TikTok user further claimed that Lori is now the victim of the pastor's exploitation of young guys at Diddy-hosted gatherings. Lori is not just a gullible influencer looking to get notoriety. From her well-known ties with Diddy and Michael B. Jordan to this shocking leak, everything she has done suggests that she is an experienced professional. This release's timing indicates that it wasn't arbitrary. This may be a calculated move, and I'm not the one to play with things right now. If there is any truth to the allegations that Steve disapproved of Lori's way of life or attempted to sabotage her career.
If Bishop Jakes was at a Diddy party, there could only be 2 reasons. Money or that's all that happens at Diddy party.
Lori is making it clear that she is done playing pawns, particularly Steve's, by making this video public. She is aware that the consequences might harm her stepfather's job indefinitely. Family drama is not the only aspect of this. Power, control, and ensuring that everyone is aware of who is really in command of her story are at stake here. Things grow even more complicated since this leak puts Diddy and TD Jakes in a precarious situation as well. Over the years, Diddy has been connected to several controversies, ranging from botched commercial transactions to accusations that allude to a more sinister underbelly. But in contrast, TD Jakes has consistently positioned himself as a religious man above the commotion and drama of Hollywood. However, their attendance at the same VIP event raises the question of what type of relationships were really being formed. This isn't your average social gathering. It is seldom about drinks and chat when billionaires and spiritual leaders get together behind closed doors. More likely, it's about power, influence, and negotiating in ways the general public will never comprehend. We could have had a fleeting look into that secret realm thanks to Lori's video. What else have they been hiding, one would wonder. Not only does this leak damage Steve's reputation, but it also puts everything he has worked so hard to build at risk. His reputation as a moral guide for the general public is the foundation of his book sales, TV appearances, and sponsorship deals. However, in Hollywood, the whole house of cards will eventually collapse if the facade breaks. Steve's whole reputation might be destroyed if further information about that party comes to light, particularly if it seems he was aware of what was happening. Nor is it limited to his public image. Businesses who previously depended on Steve's name may begin to distance themselves in order to avoid being caught in the backlash, since Hollywood has little tolerance for negative publicity. The Steve Harvey enterprise as we know it might vanish with one poor decision. I want to thank Snoop and Puff for coming over and sharing this information with all of us. It's possible that the video that Lori shared is just the beginning. There are many relationships, secrets, and unspoken norms in Hollywood, and this seems to be a part of a bigger unraveling. The business is rocked as well-known individuals like Steve Harvey, Diddy, and TD Jakes begin to come under scrutiny. A chain reaction might start with this release. Other elites may rush to keep their secrets safe, severing their connections with Steve and removing themselves from any possible repercussions. The party itself isn't the true narrative here, rather, it's the society it symbolizes, one in which reputation and power are commodities. Furthermore, there is no turning back once you are revealed. However, this stolen video could mark the start of Lori's transformation into more than simply a well-known figure. She might use this opportunity to solidify her own authority, free from Steve's or anybody else's shadow, if she plays her cards well. She has shown that, even if it means destroying relationships in the process, she is not scared to challenge the status quo. And that type of audacity can make or ruin you in Hollywood. This disclosure has far-reaching consequences. The presence of people like Diddy and TD Jakes suggests that Steve Harvey's meticulously planned empire may not weather the storm, and it also suggests that there are more sinister and explosive secrets that are just waiting to come to light. Meanwhile, Lori Harvey is gaining more power than ever as she emerges from the pandemonium, demonstrating that the person with the film has the cards in a society where knowledge is king. There is more than one party in this tale. It's about power, influence, and the consequences of revealing the wrong secrets. And Hollywood may never be the same again if this is only the beginning. It's possible that Hollywood may never be the same. That concludes today. I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye till then.